Greetings everyone and welcome to the first reading of 2018. Hey Aries, this is your reading. So wherever you saw the new year in, happy 2018 to you. I wish you the very best as we move into the year. Now I have placed these crystals in the background here thinking that some of these would be needed during the reading. The reds and some greens and some earthy hematite as well. So let's just see, Aries, what's in store for you guys for the very first energy reading of the year. Now just remember that January is a powerful month for setting your dreams, desires and manifestations. So, you know, put your dreams on the table and really feel into them and allow that energy to unfold itself for you. So Aries, for January 2018. Yeah, that's why I put those crystals there, because I knew that was coming. So number 4, firm foundation, the triangle on the back, which is why I moved it forward, sits there when I pull this card. Now the 4 cards represent each week of the month. So the second card, another Pentacles card, the 9, that's another nice red energy stone. Number 6, the cups, the memories of love. There's the green that I mentioned. And another green. Number 3, rejoice and celebration. So Aries, you guys are starting here with some really nice, solid, grounded energy. You have 2 pentacles and then you have 2 love energy cards as well. So no major arcanas, even though we do have our first eclipse on January the 31st, which is very early in the year. Perhaps last year the eclipses affected you more than they might be for this first one coming in. Let's start with that very first card, firm foundation. The 4 of Pentacles is often about knowing that you have solidity and structure in and around your financial formation in life. So this could be your earning capacity if you're a working person, or it could just be your nest egg of money if you're a non-working person. So it says to us you've possibly put your money in a very safe place, or your investments are paying dividends as well. So if you do have a good solid foundation, it's sort of saying take that further and grow on it and expand it. Don't be afraid about worrying about thinking it's not going to work, because they're saying to you that it seems fairly well structured and it's in good shape. The other thing that this card often highlights is there's the potential for money coming in one way or another. Now sometimes this can be a small windfall, or sometimes it can be the opportunity of increases within a job, or money paid to you for something. So some of you might be looking for a new career or starting up your own business, and this is what the firm foundation might be. So it feels solid and it feels worthy of furthering. We also notice that I put that very earth grounded red crystal on the base of his back, which is where the red triangle is, and I did know that this was coming up. So this is very much the base chakra. It can also represent energies or problems in and around the lower back, your bowel, your hips, thighs, and also in your colon, intestines, and your sexual zone as well. So some of you might want to have that looked at, and often I do find that this can represent the back and spine needing manipulation, freeing up, or massage of some sort. I also can't help myself with this card, but I look at the mountain in the background. So some of you might very well be spending time in the mountains or in outdoor scenery that almost looks like that. So if you are, I think this is where you will get a lot of energy and nurture and meditation and solace and ideas from. And that's also why the hematite was pulled out, because the hematite is very much a grounded stone. So we get this huge grounding when we have mountains around us, because they're so powerful and ancient. They hold a lot of earth magnetic energy in them, which is where hematite comes from. So again, hematite might be a really powerful stone for you to wear or utilize or meditate with as well. So let's also see what card is coming out underneath to clarify or extend on that first week for you. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles, really nice. So I talked about the fact that I felt some of you could be starting something new and structuring something new, like a business, or that whatever you had already set up as a foundation or a format, they're telling you, yes, it's quite solid, or it's worthy of carrying forward. So, and here's this Ace of Pentacles being offered to you as well, and I said some of you feel like you could be handed some money. There's a double message there. They're telling you twice there's something about money coming your way. Now this can often mean literally the offer of a job, or money coming in, or something being gifted to you or given to you, or a project that's been on your mind that you're starting to grow, and it, as it says, it has firm foundations, it's workable, it's doable. Let's get this whole thing cracking. But it's a wonderful card, the Ace of Pentacles. Opportunities are abundant for you guys in the beginning of this year as we move in, and certainly around finances. It just feels like it's flowing. You know, I pulled the red stones out in the very beginning because the red represents the base chakra, and the base chakra represents our physical manifestation on the planet, our tribes, our families, our homes, and how we earn our money. So I'd already been told this message was there for you, and the first two cards are like blessings in that area. So Aries, blessings to you all for your money in the month of January, and the blessings are there. So give gratitude for it, and also honour, you know, the sacred faith of prayer and blessings around your finances and manifestations as well. So the second week, we're just really reaffirming this material harvest. It says something you've been doing or working on, or the way you have established your money or your protocols are all paying dividends. And it's like there's a gratitude in here. So there is a gratefulness. There is a presence of acknowledgement, perhaps too, for some other people or other systems in place that have helped enable you to get this, to get to this place. If any of you have had financial difficulty in the past year, in 2017, then perhaps this is the time to start really anchoring yourself, which is what we've talked about with the red and the base chakra and the root energy, anchoring yourself down to establish solid physical manifestation, both in your finances, in the structure of your home, and in the solid grasp of your relationships. So there's a lot of very solid messages coming through here, and they're quite firm. They're telling you to be grounded and be grateful and enjoy it and nurture it and know that there is prosperity in the air. So let's see what the other card is coming for the material harvest to confirm it there. Oh wow, the Empress. And I mean, yes, she again is fertility. She's abundance. She's the harvest queen. She sits there in a field of replete grains about to be harvested, and we have the harvest here. She is love. She is warmth, sated, happiness. She does have the moon at her feet. So, and there's the pumpkin again, talking about harvest season. You're coming into some form of abundance. You know, it's just there for you guys. And if it's not your money, then it's some sort of, as I said, root chakra abundance. It's abundance of earth energy, or knowing that you're safe, or knowing that your house is okay, or knowing that you have harvest coming to you, reaping the rewards. She is all about love and harmony and support and nurture and love and happiness and fertility and conception and pregnancies too. So I talked about the sex area up here. I said some of you we talk about, you know, the colon and the intestines, but also the sexual zone. Some of you may conceive a pregnancy or be in a very fertile time at this time around the eclipses as well. So yeah, big reading, very grounded, and we have more of it. Actually, it's everywhere, isn't it? You've got water, water, water in this card on the earth, in bodies of water and the mountains. So we're definitely talking about outdoor energy, earth energy, nature. It inspires you. It's going to nurture you. Wow. Well, I can't stop talking. That's a problem, isn't it? Let's get to the third week. We see the Six of Cups. It's often about childhood memories, and it's often about love and the heart. And I picked up the heart stone here, which doesn't surprise me, but I also knew it would be green as well. So it's about the connection to your heart energy, and also the nurturing of the green colour. Again, that's back on earth and outdoors, grounded. So some of you may be attending things from the past, or revisiting homes where you lived, or relationships you experienced a long time ago, school reunions, going back to celebrate something of importance with someone from the past. This can also be going to something a bit sadder, possibly like a funeral or something, but for the most part it is a card of fond memories and love. Some of you may even reconnect with a past love relationship, and this may be reignited again. It's a positive card. It's one of happiness and gentleness, and definitely the connection of love. Let's see what card is going to balance that one out, or add to its association for the third week in January. The Page of Rods. So he can be your own energy, that kind of fire energy. He can be a young person, and that's going back again in time. So we've definitely got that childhood energy or young energy. So this could be someone that is young in your life as well. But I do get the feeling it's something about going back into the past, and maybe it was people that you knew when you were younger, like in your teens or early 20s, or even as a child. And there's some form of reconnection there. Perhaps it's someone you hadn't been in touch with for many years, and the connection is made again. It should be a fond, positive connection. That Page of Rods also creates kind of like a whirlwind effect. So this can be quite a quick event. It might be unexpected. Someone might knock on your door and go, "Hey, do you remember me? It's Jimmy from 35 years ago," and yada yada, we haven't seen each other. And it could be something as random as that as well, which just brings back those fond memories, opens up the door to love in your heart chakra energy here, right here, because there's plenty of that as well. And it's just a really nice, happy, bubbly time of reconnection. We come to this week here, the fourth week. We're still in the heart energy with the green. We see rejoice and celebration. This is known as the sisterhood or brotherhood card. It usually is three women celebrating together, honouring a very special friendship, support, nurture, love, happy, good times, social events, outings, can be christenings, weddings, engagements, birthday parties, anything along those lines as well. It can just be that you are reigniting with three great friends you haven't seen in a long time, and they're very closely tied in, these cards up here, so that could be associated with that as well. Let's see what the extender is here, and for this last week in January. Oh, I can't even get those cards back in. The Six of Wands, the victory card. You've got such a nice reading. It's it doesn't have the big major arcanas. Yes, it's got one, and it has an ace as well, which is also really fortunate. So that's what I said from the beginning. It's grounded, it's solid, it's talking to you about formatting structures at the beginning of your year and taking them through as the year goes through. That's what the first two cards are telling you about, and even the clarifiers down the bottom are also doing the same. And then you've got these two rods down here at the very end of the month, and they kind of give a bit more about inspiration, ideas and processes along those lines as well, and that fire energy. This Six of Rods, it just is the success card, so it kind of is saying there's this great happiness or success in this joyful celebration. It feels like a good time in January is around for you guys. If you're you know, if you're looking for it, and if you seek out for it, and if you manifest it, and if you dream it and desire it, this is how it could be going. It feels a happy, light month with quite a lot of this, you know, joyful energy and successful energy. This here, he may have popped in to even talk to you about these two cards over here, even though oh, sorry, I had to stop there. My battery was empty and my camera card had overheated, so I think that's telling me to stop the reading. I hope you've really enjoyed the reading. You have, as I said, a wonderful, happy, positive reading full of success and material harvest and gratitude and seemingly financial abundance or opportunities coming in. It's a great way to start 2018. May this be the reading for you to lead yourself forward into the year and propagate more of what you already have in the month of January. Thank you all for subbing, liking and commenting. I love that you all listen and are on board with everything, and I really enjoy doing the readings for you. So take care everyone, have a wonderful beginning to 2018. Much love, namaste.